Alright, welcome back to Chopcore and Devlog 4. Let's just jump straight into it, get to some chopping. So a small update that you can see sort of immediately is on the axe, there is a area of effect. So that's just one of the upgrades that will be able to expand over time, and you'll be able to chop more trees than one in your area of effect, especially as it's expanded. And a bunch of other fun shenanigans. But let's have a look at a bit more of a major update. So I have actually changed the way that the skill tree is shown to make it a little bit more fun. Let's have a look. Bam, 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 bam. Yep, so these are all the nodes that you haven't seen yet before, right, as a new player. If you mouse over them, the shimmer effect, will disappear. And so all the ones that are left shimmering are ones that you haven't seen yet. I think that's just a quality of life improvement that I think people would really appreciate. So, yep, mouse over all those. I'm going to have to play around with all the effects and make it more vibrant and cool and something that you are excited about. Obviously, the pictures still haven't been updated. This is just a growing thing that will get better, cooler, more fun. As I go along, I'm sure. So another thing that I have added to this game is when you right-click on these nodes, it brings up a nice box at the top for you to be able to purchase them rather than just having to buy them here. You can double-click to buy them anyway on the skill tree, but this just makes life a little bit easier. So why don't we upgrade the entire node and see how things function. Okay, so there we go. I've got enough points. If I buy it, that completes the node. I'll probably put more information up on that mission box just to make it a bit easier to know how far along on the tiers of that upgrade you are and how much things would cost for the whole tier. But when you open up, the camera moves and animates to the node that was unlocked from beyond that node that we just completed, and bang. It's just a nice quality of life thing to know which are the new upgrades that are available that you've never seen before. So what else have we done? I have also added a nice little mushroom feature. I'll just put some logs on the fire because it's a bit too dark. Bang, bang, bang. And so this is what happens when you click on a mushroom. Okay, so I have an axe. There's some trippy effects. But if you look over the top of the fire, there's another axe. Now, if you click and drag, and if you put it over the top of a tree, it'll start chopping. Auto chop. Welcome, auto choppers, finally to my idle incremental game. It's very exciting, of course. Lots of upgrades. I'm going to create a skill tree that is just clickable on each auto axe, so then you can upgrade the speed, the strength, area of effect, other cool things that I will reveal slowly as things go along. Let's cheat for a little bit. I'm going to give myself too many points, and I want to show you what I've done with the fire. So if we look over this one, so we've gone from our leafy fire to a pile of sticks. You know, there's going to be a nice one, small log pit. But if we purchase pile of sticks, we can see that current regrowth equals off. Tree upgrades are unlocked and trees now regrow. So let's purchase this. We'll see, bang, the fire turns on. It's changed. It's a pile of sticks. And if you look closely, just keep the fire alive. Look at all those little knobs. Look at all the little knobs growing. Everybody loves growing knobs. Oh, I think I've accidentally put on God mode. There you go. move our thing. And yes, so now this is the tree regrowth mechanic. You could see easily, especially for all you incremental game fans out there, the synergy between auto axes and the regrowth function. Obviously, the regrowth right now is just for testing. It's just a little bit fast. There'll be many upgrades for it. Regrowth faster, maybe other strange additions that I might come up with along the way. So, okay, what else have we done? I think that's about it. There's now if you look, there's also the tree branch upgrade, and now I can have more logs that drop from the tree from this upgrade. So that's going to be helpful as you build. I don't know why my auto axe is there. Things will be ironed out, people. Things will be ironed out. Okay, what happens if we purchase this one for fun? Why not? Bang. That's the next tier of fire. You can see it looks a little bit nicer. And so there's a lot to be said with this. So basically each fire tier is going to get more intense in terms of brightness or area that it lights. And you're going to get a deeper sense of power of this fire as you unlock bigger and better fires. And as well with the mushroom that we picked up, that was just the first tier of mushroom, right? So the more mushrooms that you find, each one is going to get more intense in its effects and be quite strange and fun for everybody. Okay, so what is next for Devlog? So, or Chopko, I should say, and the Devlog. Build more buildings and upgrades and implement them. So I have actually started on some buildings. I might as well show you here. Let's have a look. Bang. Stick hut. So I've changed the building structure. I think I want people to have a home from the beginning. It just feels nicer that way. People want a home in whatever world they accompany. This is the art assets that I've made myself. There was nothing that looked like this. I needed to fill it in for the joys of the way that I want the game to progress. So let's, totally build this one now. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, it looks cool. I think what I've decided I'm going to add is there's going to be like a global fire parameter, right? So this looks a little bit crappy at night. You can't see anything. It's a bit too far away from the fire. But if I put like a little candle on there, and I want the candle or lantern, whatever I'm going to put on there, to illuminate the area, but it's also going to go out with the fire. So we got our fire meter. You can see as it shrinks, the fire brightness and strength decrease to the point that it eventually goes out. So I want this to be a global thing. So in order for the future candle or lantern on the hut, the stick hut, to then be able to be reignited through this one fire. I think it just gives more purpose to the world. Obviously, it's just a strange logic thing, but who cares? We are playing a game. Let's make it as fun as possible. What else am I going to add? So I'm going to keep on working on the auto axes and try and implement the upgrade tree when you click on the auto axe. Try and do the mushroom growing and collecting system. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I'm thinking of making a way to grow mushrooms once you've unlocked a certain amount of building upgrades. You can start growing them inside your house or a different purpose-built building. And that's going to be the currency of upgrading auto axes, because after all, you've possessed them basically with your mushroom powers, and the only way to unlock more powers within the auto axe is by growing mushrooms, eating them, and having a fantastic time. So here is the conundrum that I'm facing. Right now, I want people to find mushrooms in this world, and it gives an incentive for you to explore the world. But the amount of time that it's going to take to make a vibrant and interesting world that people will want to explore might be not worth the eggs, the salt that the egg, whatever the conundrum is, whatever the saying is. It's not worth the salt you eggs on. Let's just go with that. Or it will be, and I'll have enough time, and I feel like I could do it quickly enough to make the game just a little bit better. Or let's cut out the scope creep. Let's just keep this to being chop core, not explore core or whatever. But yeah, leave comments if you think I should implement it and how much time it's worth. Is it worth 2 months of development time solely on just having a cool world to look at? Or do I want to spend more time auto-axing, chop core grinding, and building an empire of chop? No, last thing that I am thinking about implementing is the daytime shadows that I was supposed to do from last devlog. Just never got around to it, guys. Okay, and I'm going to evolve the devlog content as well. Anybody who has made it this far, please comment and let me know what you'd like to see. Do you want to see my face? Do you want to see my environment? Do you want to see more philosophical things got to do with game design and why we play games, or philosophies behind design elements? Or maybe you want to see how the cow is skinned. Here you go. There's a good analogy saying, guys. Do you want to see how the cow is skinned? And maybe I should make a how-to video, or just show you a bit more about the creation process. Okay. I will see you at Devlog 5. Goodbye.